Welcome to medicalmarijuanabootcamp.com. I'm Chubb.
I'm Tang. And today we're going over the YouTube questions. We have one for him. MJolnir814 says, in your opinion, how do you classify low, mid, and high-end medicine? Thanks from a fellow patient. Chubbs, what are you looking for when you're classifying meds?
Okay, first of all, let's go over the three categories that he's mentioned here. Low end. Low end, I'm going to consider. Well, if you're only breaking it down into three categories, low is anything like the pillow bud that you'll see come. And when I say pillow bud, there's these big giant pillows that come across from Mexico. It's not super compressed brickweed. It comes over in like 15, 20, 25 pound pillows. It's green. It's not brown, but it's seedy. It is seedy. That's low end. In my opinion, that's going to be some lower end bud. Obviously, Mexican brickweed, brown, anything like that. That's going to be considered low. Mm-hmm. Are you talking maybe price? Do you want to go price, or you just want to talk type of weed?
Let's say at the dispensary, at a standard dispensary here in Orange County, what's the lowest grade medication you're going to find? What is that going to look like?
It depends on where you go. You're actually going to find one or two shops that actually have brick.
Okay.
And that's going to be the compressed brown that comes out of Mexico in quantity. Swag, mech, brick, stress, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same.
Yep.
You can get a brick about this big and it'll weigh 8 ounces.
It's
just super compressed and it just tears off with sticks and everything go flying. You're only going to find that in a couple shops though, and most of the places that have that sell it for making butter. And then a step above that is still mids. Like I said, the green California Mexican, or whatever you want to call it, California swag. I consider that to be a low end.
Maybe some type of outdoor.
All of this is outdoor.
All outdoor.
Yeah, I have very rarely do you see a low end outdoor. Low end indoor, and that's usually someone just made a mistake. Mid grade bud, or your mids as they call them. It's just going to be an indoor with low THC or greenhouse.
Now, what about a high-end bud? What are you looking for? What does it have to have in order to be high-end?
Smell. First of all, I have to look at it and say, okay, that's definitely has not been keefed. No one has removed the trichomes off of that bud in order to make keef and then try and resell the bud.
Okay.
So that's the first thing I look at is all the trichomes there. Are they healthy? Are they nice? Are they broken? Does the bud glisten like a diamond under light? Is pretty much what you want it to look like on a high end bud. Exactly, like it just rolled in sugar.
Okay.
As far as smell, you want it to smell. With so many different strains out there, it's hard to say this is what you want it to smell like.
Yeah.
You want it to smell how it should smell.
Okay.
The best way to find out how it should smell, go to marijuanareviews.com, look up the strain, look up the smell, you'll see it right there.
I see.
If it's an OG, you want it to smell like fuel. If it's like Blue Dream, you want it to smell like a candy, like a sweet candy. Mm-hmm. This flow, it's got like a nice little spice to it, but also a little bit of sweetness.
That hog's breath smells real stinky.
Yeah, exactly, like cheese.
Humid.
Yeah. So each strain should smell, and the bud tender that you're working with, if he has, if he's worth, half a salt, he should be able to tell you this is what it should smell like. This is the strain. This is what it is. Now, as far as when you finally light it, the taste. The taste is, that means a lot to me. I mean, just as almost important as the buzz is the taste. Mm-hmm. You want it to taste sweet. You don't want it to be all nasty and burn your throat or anything crazy like that. And then at one hit, you should feel it. You want to feel it behind your eyes. As you're inhaling, you should feel it in your body. As you exhale, you should feel it right behind your eyes. Your head should kind of swell a little bit. Mm-hmm. And that's what I prefer in a high-end bud. If I'm paying 60, 65 an eighth, that's what I'm looking for.
Cool. Well, thanks, Chubbs. For the Medical Marijuana Bootcamp, I'm Tang.
I'm Chubbs.
Peace.